Hi Wattle Fellowship team, my name's Alan, nice to meet you all. Just thought I'd record a quick video introducing myself, my background, some of the initiatives that I've been in, and why I think I'd be a great fit for the Wattle Fellowship program. So I'm joining you by the 12 Apostles, located in the Eastern Maar Nation, for a quick one-day getaway with a couple of mates before we head back to Melbourne. For much of my childhood, I grew up in Lilydale in Melbourne's east, and in my spare time I enjoyed riding my bike around town, walking around Lilydale Lake, and really getting to know the land that we lived on. I've always loved walking. Fun fact, during the final 3 years of high school, I did the walkathon annually, walking over 40 k's from school at Melbourne High to home, raising money for World Vision. Nowadays, I really try to set aside time to de-stress from life as a busy med student, and for me that's always been through walking. Professionally, I'd like to describe myself as someone who's driven by impact. I know that regardless of where I end up, my ultimate career aspiration is to impact society in a meaningful way. Increasingly, I find myself drawn towards social issues such as education equity and sustainability. They're important to me as, especially having grown up in, a household that really prioritized education, and I guess also sort of a lower socioeconomic family. We definitely really got creative reusing things. The values of sustainability and education were definitely imparted in me at a young age. These days, as a medical student doing placement at Northern Hospital, I can definitely see the impact of education and health literacy in our patient demographics. You know, many patients in our catchment area are culturally and linguistically diverse, often migrants, with many having largely avoidable, non-communicable diseases. Many of the initiatives that I've participated in over the years relate to education and health. I've tutored VC chemistry, I've tutored science for the GAMSAT, and since coming into med school, I've tutored fellow medical students from younger year levels. In recent times, I've tried to leave my mark on the medical school itself through exploring aspects of health advocacy outside of our traditional curriculum. Besides the health tech session that I mentioned in my application, I also delivered a First Nations advocacy-themed session to about 30 medical students, collaborating with the First Nations health team within the med school, a Victorian mental health commissioner, and the Black Wattle coaching company. Both of those sessions were hugely successful, so I'm really excited to be back again this year, delivering 2 sessions. Number one, a First Nations focused bush animals weaving session in collaboration with a locally based Indigenous master weaver, and also an origami workshop. Ultimately, I think I'm a great fit for the Wattle Fellowship, as I believe I've been able to develop my communication and teamwork skills over the years, recognizing the value of multidisciplinary work and really harnessing a drive to want to implement change, not just simply accepting the status quo. I'm really excited at the prospect of meeting others who are just like me, listening to their stories, and really figuring out how collectively we can make a difference. My vision as a future medical professional is to contribute to a significant reduction in low-value care, something I've been pretty passionate about over the past couple of years, and will soon be doing some research in this area. Despite this passion, I found that often it's still been difficult to inspire change given the rigid hierarchies that unfortunately still predominate within our healthcare system. Through the Wattle Fellowship, I would really want to further develop my leadership, advocacy, and public speaking qualities, as I've realized that these are definitely the sorts of things that I can improve on my journey to drive the future change that I hope to inspire. So that's been a little bit about me. Thanks so much for listening and considering my application. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Shit.